So here is a part 2 of how to find an inverse function. So we have this example. We have f(x) equal to 2x³ minus 1, and now we need to find the inverse function of x. So the first thing first, we have to let y equal to 2x³ minus 1. And now we need to solve for x. Here we can see 2x³ is gonna be equal to y plus 1, right? We just need to move this one to the other side, right? So we have this. And then we have x³ equal to y plus 1 divided by 2. And then finally, we have x equal to square root of 3 y plus 1 equal to divided by 2. After we solve for the x like this, we can do the next step, which is interchange x and y. So at this point, we can write y equal to square root of 3x plus 1 divided by 2. So f inverse function of x equal to square root of 3x plus 1 divided by 2. And now we need to check this. We need to check this before we comes to the final conclusion. We need to check this one. How to check this? So there's two ways. We still remember? I hope so. So we need to check whether the inverse function of f(x) is equal to x, or functions of f inverse function of x equal to x. Either way, we can choose one or two method. So this way I'm going to choose the first one. Yeah, whatever. So the first one, and then we need to find the inverse functions of f(x). We need to prove that it's equal to x. How? So we have inverse function of f(x) is the one right here we just found, so we can simply just write it down. So we have 3 square root of 3x plus 1 divided by 2, but remember, it's here is inverse function of x, but here is inverse function of f(x), so the little x right here we need to replace this by f(x). So what is f(x)? f(x) is here, right here, the one that given by the exercise, right? Okay, so now it's easier. We just square root of 3, and then the f(x) given by the exercise is 2x³ negative minus 1, and then we still have plus 1 right here, and then divided by 2. So square root of 3, we have x³, and then equal to x, which is proof to be equal to x, right? So we can comes to the final conclusion is that the inverse function of x here is equal to square root of 3x plus 1 divided by 2. Alright.